Hey, Bubs.
So, how's that?
It was good. It was good.
Oh, crikey sakes. Thank God, because I figured on this role so perfectly. I worked day and night, and I really wanted this Wolverine role. Like, I got the role, right?
Yeah. We actually decided to go with Hugh Jackman on this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're serious.
Holy crikey bloody hell!
But I didn't send for you only to thank you, Logan. I wanted to repay you. A gift to equal the life you gave me.
Hey, Bubs. Welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. I'm John Maffio, and today's featured movie is The Wolverine, starring the great Hugh Jackman. I didn't like X-Men Origins. I didn't hate it. People seem to hate that movie, and it's the reason why Jeremy Jahns is as big as he is, aside from Transformers 2. I didn't hate it. This movie, though, I dug, and I dug it quite a lot, and for many reasons. The story takes place in the same continuity as the first three X-Men films. Logan is coping over the loss of Jean Grey, and apparently during his travels in the early 1900s, he saved a soldier during the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This soldier, as he grows old, he wants to become immortal, and as we know, Wolverine is immortal. This guy fiends for that immortality, though, so he sends a girl, this redhead girl, Japanese by the way, over to America to get Logan, to bring him to Tokyo, so that Wolverine can meet this guy and they can exchange immortality powers. So that Logan can live a mortal life, finally. So apparently this story is based off a comic book line with Wolverine where he went to Japan and he fought the Silver Samurai, and apparently based on my friend's thoughts on the actual arc, it serves and it respects it quite well. The acting strokes the entire spectrum. Some acting is iffy and some is really good. I thought Hugh Jackman, as always, he encompasses Wolverine. He's been playing the character for over 13 years, holy shit. And he still steps into those shoes marvelously. There's my Marvel gig. The actual story was quite interesting. I like the idea of going to Tokyo and going to this different oriental environment for Wolverine, because we don't really see that in comic book movies much, or even ever. There are some arcs that take place. Wolverine has an arc, and it's quite well fulfilling. There are a handful of moments that could be claimed as somewhat boring and dull, but I thought the overall construct of the movie was done quite well. And it was a satisfying third act, even though it went on a little bit too long. However, I do respect the movie for having more serene and quiet moments. And the only thing I didn't like was the screenplay, because the screenplay overall had a lot of dialogue that just started out with a lot of exposition. It got quite repetitive with those motive-revealing stories with, like, for example, like, when I was 5 years old, I went to the circus and I saw the clown, and this clown took me into the closet and he f***ed me in the ass. And ever since then, I've been a clown hater. This was the Wolverine movie that I was looking for personally, because it had a mix of a few things. It had a mix of great berserker action sequences where Wolverine was just going in full rage mode, just slashing out at people, and it also had samurais and ninjas in the mix. And I love ninjas and samurais. The action was composed very well, and you could actually see the action. It wasn't a lot of shaky cam. A lot of it was beautifully composed and framed. And finally, the visual effects when they're needed, because it's very rare in this movie, and that's a beautiful thing. But when it was needed, it was shoddy at times, but it was decent enough to serve the story. But overall, I really enjoyed The Wolverine. I didn't love it, but I liked it more than I expected to. And it had really cool action sequences. It had a story that at many moments surprised me, actually. And it was just a very fulfilling superhero movie. Much more fulfilling than that movie that came out in 2009, which I didn't hate again, but oh, and there's this after-credit sequence that you must stay to see if you're looking forward to a movie coming out next year. You know, the one with Bryan Singer directing Days of Future Past. Pretty important. Stay after the credits, please. The Wolverine is a darn good Applebee's meal, a 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you are catching the Wolverine this weekend, let me know what you thought about it when you see it in the comments down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this review, and like this video. Check out Facebook, Twitter, and We Live Film in the info box also if you want to. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones. You better watch yourself, bub, because if you don't, I'll kick your little bitch ass. See you next time.